Well, it's rained all week. I'm filming this at the end of the week, so I know what's going to happen. So sit back, get yourself a drink, and let's start the wet journey to where we are today. This is Ebs doing the cleaner of the and what we've done the reinforcement for 1, 2, 3 columns. That one was already there, so we've done the reinforcement for 3 columns. We've knocked ourselves out. We've done a little bit of movement of earth from there to here. I know it's only like 2:30, but that's what we've done round here. Oh no, it's not. We've had from Marvellous Marvin the 3 guys turn up today that were due to talk to Marvin about the canopy, but Marvin never turned up, so they've gone home. Excellent. So this is what Ronnie's done today. All the way down there, all the way up here, and the edge all the way down there. Made good a little bit. Got to make good the wall there by the tap. And where was the other bit you had to make good? Oh yeah, that bit there. And that's it. Finished. Then we can do the grouting. Then the painter turns up and just smooths off the face and paints it. Any of you people that know what the brooding arrangement of a chicken is, this chicken here, Brunette, has decided to make herself a little area there, and she's lying there not doing a great deal. She was doing a little bit of lying down just there the other day. I think I caught her doing it in another area as well. Blondie's underneath the coop doing the same. Peckalot strutting around losing feathers, which I'm told is an annual thing. You can see his tail feathers have taken a severe beating. Whether he pulls them out or they just fall out, I don't know. But he started to grow more tail feathers now, hasn't he? You can see how long they used to be before Max had a go at him. I suppose they'll fall out eventually. Anyway, that's my situation with the hens. Still no eggs. Now let's go and have a little look at the final bit of this wall. You can see they've put the render on. We've got the holes through. It's looking very smooth. All they've got to do now is take those reinforcing bars off that come through the top and give it a few licks of paint. All of this needs to be removed, get all these stones out of the way, and let my grass grow again. So soon we'll have Joel's men out of the way for the building works, and all they've got to do is come round with a little bit of painting and making good, and that'll be that finished. And then we're left with Marvellous Marvin, retaining wall at the back, the 2 patios, the 2 drains. That's this drain and the drain right in the top corner, and that's it. That's it for the moment. I told you we're going to have solar power. We'll do that in the new year. Work out where the panels are going to go, I suppose. I don't really want them on the roof. I don't want to put any holes in the roof. That's not a good idea. I could put them on the barbecue area down there. That wouldn't be so bad. Or I could have a feature. I could have a structure made and have them all along there. Doesn't bother me in the slightest. You can see the materials have started to arrive. Let's go and have a look at the wagon. There's my flowery fish. Can you see her? She's a beauty, isn't she? Look at them fins. Look at them fins. There you go. So there's the wagon with all the bits in it. That's for the patio canopy, which starts tomorrow. Now the delivery's happened. So something to look forward to. Right, so 3:30 on Monday, they finished that. So a bit later on they'll just zip the sticky out reinforcing bars with an angle grinder, give it a lick of paint, job done, to look like that one, won't it? And then all this area here, the grass will gradually grow back, so we're not too bothered. I mean, just give this one pass with a lawnmower and it'll look better, won't it? It's all one level and you get rid of the dead leaves that are lying there. We are going to get a gardener in, so they can take care of that, can't they? This trench, first day 2 turned up, and then there was 1, and then there was none. But I'm told that 2 will turn up tomorrow to carry on excavating that. So let's see them do that. So the guys at the back, they did 4 column bases. 1, 2, 3, and there's 1 there. That's 4 column bases they did. So we're ready tomorrow to do the excavation for the beam at the bottom. Oh dear. Oh my goodness me. It's the hose pipe. Oh, Max, Max, Max. You little monkey. Right, I've been painting the steelwork with a red oxide to stop it from rusting. So that's what they've been doing this morning. And the excavator has been busy putting all that soil, stacking it from one side to the next, ready for smoothing out and grading and compacting. And on the column side of things, not a great deal, but we have put some formwork up there ready for laying, or rather pouring, the concrete. Oops. Right, what we're doing, we're digging a hole for the columns. You can see we've done this one. Goes right down there. Maybe that's a good 13, 14 inches down there. So after they've done the holes, they'll lay the beam out and measure it, slice it down the middle for 2 halves. I just hope that beam's long enough so the 2 halves are equally long enough. We don't want it to be too short. Right, this is about 15-20 minutes since I was out here last. They've welded the new column support onto the existing rebar. we've placed some new rebar on the surface which they'll weld onto the column, and then they'll cast a concrete structure all the way over it. He's just making that one a little bit deeper, and then we'll do the same. So that's Ronnie's progress. Today he's done all of that. He's got it to the right level. He's matched the pattern. Yes, he's done a great job. So he's just going to finish this. He's got one more underneath the AC by the man cave window, and then we're going to start the path outside. Right, you can see we've got the formwork on that beam. He's knee deep in water. They're going to pour that beam now. They're making the concrete over there behind me. Excavator man, he's got rid of all my grass that was growing, tidied it up a bit, and what's not needed is going over the fence. And why indeed shouldn't it? So they've just used this bar and got the measurements for the distance. Now they're just chopping it to size so it fits perfectly with the column that they haven't installed. Well, it's Wednesday afternoon. It rained all night on Tuesday night. Held off for a little bit in the morning and then started again. So the guys all went home at lunchtime, you can't blame them. And we've got a bit of a wind going, and we've got rain. So nothing happening today. Welcome to Saturday. Well, it's going to be a short video this week, isn't it? Because what's happened? Nothing. It's been torrential all week. It really has. The boys did turn up for a few hours, but they couldn't do anything. They couldn't weld. They couldn't do the retaining wall at the back. And the two guys at the side couldn't do a great deal, but I'll take you around anyway. As you can see from that, what have we done this week? Well, we put all of that up, but to be honest with you, that could have been put up in half a day, but it's taken a week because of the weather, so nothing much there to shout about. The wall, not a great deal to talk about there. We've got we've got another column going there. That will be number 3. It might end there. To be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure. It might end there. It might end here. But either way, we can't do much because it's under 10 feet of water. We've done a bit of backfill at the back. There you go. We backfilled here a little bit. So all of that's looking, it's still stable, still standing there. So this is going to take a bit of leveling. You can see it's compacted itself, which is good. Got rid of the air pockets and everything. So we'll put some more on the back here, and then we'll slide this bit over, slap some sand and then concrete down, and it should be okay, or gravel and then concrete. You can tell we've taken this down to 2 blocks being exposed, which is fine. It's only a 4-block wall anyway, and then that'll have concrete, so it'll have no more stress on the wall. And then all that rubbish will go behind this and or over there and or over at the back corner and or it'll be levelling off over there. I say levelling off over here because obviously it goes down a little bit, you can see, because all this was backfill, wasn't it, over the building rubbish. So we'll be scraping all the soil and taking it as far as we can over there without treading on any submerged pipes or services. Got to be careful about that. So there we are, they've been fed, they're quite happy. Still no eggs, of course. Max has been sprayed with water twice already, and I've fed the fish as well. Actually, that blonde fish is not so camera shy anymore. Let's go and show you. Before I do, you can just see Ronnie's progress. Saturday morning, we've only just started, so we should do a little bit more by the end of today. But this is it really, hampered by the weather. Couldn't come in for a couple of days because he's going to get rained on. So what we did, we've got a pattern here that comes all the way down, and we've continued that pattern on, even though this pathway access route is slightly sloped. We've continued it on, otherwise we thought it would look funny. Plus the horizontal joints match with I wouldn't say exactly, but we've got horizontal joints on that side as well, so we didn't want vertical and angled and all manner of chaos going on. So this is what we've done here. There you go, you can see that's going to look really nice and tasty. They've taken off the concrete bit at the top there, so it's all now level. Ronnie's doing an angled bit as we speak, and then down the pathway, the main entrance as it were, this will be straight. So this will be straight tiles, and when it joins to this bit, it'll be slightly a triangle. It'll be slightly a triangle. It's the only way to do it, because if we'd have carried this on straight, walking up here, it would have, your brain would have gone. Right, let's have a look at them fish. They've been fed today, as I said. They're all swimming around quite happily. Oh, I'll tell you what I did. We had a power cut the other day, and one of the filters, the barrels, overflowed because the pump was still going, or it wasn't going, or the water was still flowing in but not flowing out, or whatever it was, and it overflowed. So I went into the barrel, removed the, I think there was also an obstruction on the inside as well. One of the filters was obstructing the exit hole of the water, so it was backfilling, as it were. Anyway, I removed that, and in doing so I disturbed there they go, I disturbed a ton of rubbish that's in those filters, and it all came into the pond, and the pond went like you couldn't see you couldn't see an inch inside the pond. It was that shitty. So I did maybe a 15% water change, put the filters back on, and one day later, look at that, we're back to normal. So it just goes to show you those filters do work. Right, there's me drain all the way up there. Now what the progress has been, in the rain I might add, we punched a hole through the wall there, so all the water now flows out. So I'm not going to put a pipe that goes from there to there and then discharges on the driveway and flows out under the gate, that would have made the driveway slimy, and it would have made the wall a different colour. It would have made entrance into it would have just been horrible. So all we've done is punched a hole, and now the water will go outside. Up to about this tree was excavated by a couple of guys. You saw them over 2 days. Then it rained and they didn't come, and then the old man and his helper did from the tree somewhere here all the way down there in the rain, half a day, might even have been a day, I don't know, but they did a great job, absolutely great job. And I'll tell you what else they did as well. They did a line from that end right down to there, which is the gradient line, or the flow line of the water. It's slightly declined, so it all goes down there. Started at the high point, and we've laid concrete from there to about maybe where I'm standing, to about here somewhere. So we laid all that a couple of days yesterday. When we took the bags off this morning, because it rained again, there was a little bit of a hollow about there somewhere, so we've just put in a little bit more concrete. But what we'll do, we'll put the blocks on top of that, then we'll do a render on the blocks, I believe, just to make it a little bit more waterproof, and then we can put the grill back, and then my grass, let's not call it grass, let's call it mud, then my mud can get back to being green. Oh my goodness. Max, what's going on? Max, what's going on? I don't need you doing this. That's great. Now shake the mud up the side of my house. That's excellent. Oh, wonderful, Max. I tell you what I'm going to have to do when everyone's buggered off is give these walls a damn good clean. Yeah, so there we are. That's progress this week. Oh, that's how far we got with the wall. We had to do something today, didn't we? Because it's still raining, so he's volunteered to do a bit of block work. No point sitting idle. So there he is. Top man. Well, that's it for this week. Not a lot last week, but what are you going to do? It's rainy season. So with that in mind, have a beautiful week, have a fantastic time. May all your dreams and wishes come true. My friend Michael's gone away now for God knows when he'll be back. I can only think that the entire garden will be finished when he comes back. I think it's going to be after Christmas, isn't it? January, February time. So wish him luck in the comments if you'd be so kind. He's a good mate of mine. I'll miss him. Right, with that said, I'll miss you lot as well if you leave. So stay loose, stay good, and I'll see you all next week. Bye bye. I'm ready.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Sing.
1, 2, 3, go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Low.
Hey!
Okay. Chicken, fried chicken. This one is rice cake. Kare-kare, crispy kare-kare, lechon kawali, cordon bleu, clubhouse sandwich,
They're mine.
chop suey, chow mein, sans rival cake from Dan, black forest cake from my mom, mango cheesecake from Dan. Fried chicken, both.
Oh, right.